We could take a little taste.
Yes, we can.
I came prepared, you know. I came prepared.
Bring your bowl.
Just to at least get a little taste of the thing.
Yes.
Hi everyone. So today we're exploring a favorite side dish of mine and of yours, lentil peas. So let's get cooking. So my favorite thing of all the things that my granny makes for me is lentil peas. I know I talk about my granny a lot. I love my granny. But the best thing that she makes for me is lentil peas.
The pressure.
I know how she makes hers, but I had to bring my friend Arlene here to teach me the way that you make yours. A little stew lentils to the people.
Yes.
There's no pressure.
You sure?
You having this.
To be under the pressure of a grandmother is a very tough place to be at.
No, she sends her blessing, so you go right ahead.
Thank you. All right, so medium to high.
Okay.
So we need to brown the sugar.
Right.
Right, which is like creating like a short browning.
And
right?
this is how we start all traditional stews.
Yes. Our stews.
Yes.
Right, so we
Trini
do
stews.
vegetable oil.
Right.
We want to make enough browning to give the entire amount of lentils that we have. I see I put out
Okay.
a mountain of lentils.
I want lentils for today, tomorrow, some for the freezer next week. I want lentils.
Right, and some brown sugar.
Right.
Now, you can't put this on walk away.
No, we have to follow this closely.
Yes.
It
goes from brown to black very, very quickly. And you want to keep stirring your
Right.
sugar like this. Just add a little more there because I feel like, we need a little extra.
for all the peas I brought.
Yes. We might
Mountain
need
of
some
peas.
more. We might need some more. Let me see. Sometimes we have to eyeball it. We're going to get through. All right. So you see how quickly it starts to bubble up and
Right.
caramelize.
Right. And we
That's
get that
really
nice
what you're
golden
looking
color.
for. Yeah. And you notice that some parts are fluffier than others.
Yes.
You're just waiting for a little more of that fluffiness. Get our peas ready,
I
because
hear.
if you miss this window, we
I
have
am
to start
here.
over. Right. So you see that?
Yeah?
See it, see it, see it, see it, see it? How nice.
Time for the peas?
Yes.
All right, straight in with the peas.
Perfect.
Listen to that sizzle, guys.
And you know when people say sweet hand Caribbean food, it's because we stew things like this with a little sugar, so you get that base sweetness.
Right.
Right, so this is the first part of stewing the peas. Now at
Okay.
this point, I like to add my seasoning and my vegetables.
Okay.
Right, so seasoning
You want this
first.
nice bowl of seasoning?
Yes,
And
you
what do
know,
we have in here? The
it's
usual
always
styles?
the usual size,
Little garlic
pimento
side.
garlic. Right,
Got
nicely
it.
chopped. Vegetables for me
Oh,
now.
sorry. I'm taking my time here.
So these are carrots, and of course we dice all the carrots the same size so they cook evenly.
Right.
And pumpkin. And I like to put plenty vegetables in my peas. I think
Of
it makes
course.
it a little heartier.
Of course.
All right. And do you mind being my salt bae today?
Certainly. Happy to do it.
All
I'm
right.
a professional salter.
Right. It's another
More?
one like that. Yeah.
Okay.
We start here, and then as we go along and we add our
Right.
little sauce, and it starts cooking, we taste and we make sure that we have enough salt. Because salt is relative. Some people like a lot of salt, some
True.
people can't have a lot of salt.
True.
So you can determine what salt balance you want in there.
No problem.
All right. So now we have to top it up so we could get everything cooked. So
Okay.
we're going to do some ketchup.
Ketchup first. No
Yes.
problem. There we are.
Put this in. All right.
Ketchup is for the little tomato flavor.
Yes.
That's what happening here.
Yes.
I understand. And it also gives your stew a nice little backup. You know?
Yes. Sometimes people just go ketchup
In stew.
in stew.
But I mean, come on.
Yeah. We didn't have tomato paste, we only were privileged to ketchup
That is perfectly fine. That's how my granny makes it. Ketchup in the lentils.
in the lentils. All right, so now we're putting a little water to this.
Okay.
All right, just enough to cover the peas right there, and we low and simmer slow. And that's basically it, You come, you check on the peas. Right?
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
when we started, the peas that I had was pre-boiled.
Right.
We boiled it, but not soft like all the way cooked. We just
Okay.
kind of softened it up. It's called burst the peas. Right?
How
And,
long does it take generally? for the amount of peas we have?
It takes about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay,
But
so not too long.
Now, if you put the stove on all, as my mother does say, when you put the stove on all,
On high?
on 10, right? It will, of course, it will boil over. But you could put it to soak the night before. That
Right,
helps the
right.
process, and then it cooks a lot faster.
Okay.
So just don't cook it, don't burst it too soft, because remember we're cooking it now to get in all the flavors and seasoning at this
Absolutely.
point.
And we
Right?
want the peas to still maintain its integrity. We
Yes.
don't want peas mush.
No,
At
it's not.
all.
It's not soup base, as they say. Right. So I like to keep my peas in a way that we could still add a little liquid to it rather than
Okay.
we cooking it, because then,
Yeah.
like you said, you don't want the peas to be overcooked. So
Not
I just like to
submerged.
keep my liquid just at the top.
Okay.
And if I feel like it needs a little more cooking, I
Right.
add a little more.
Okay.
And I keep going like that.
All right.
And that's it. We cover this, put it a little low.
And how long we going low on so for?
Let's give this 20 minutes and check back.
All right, sounds good.
All right?
All right, so the time has passed.
Yes.
And now we have to check. What are we looking for here?
We're looking for a nice thick gravy. We're looking for the vegetables and the peas to be cooked,
Ah.
which is kind of what we see now.
Absolutely what we're saying now.
Right? Yeah.
So what you mean to say is we good to go?
It's looking so to me.
Okay, sure.
So I like this type of consistency. It's not too runny,
Right?
and it's the peas and the liquid is kind of about the same level.
Yeah.
Right? So we just have 2 more sprinkles to do.
Okay,
Two more
sprinkle that.
sprinkles, right? So I like to add some fresh celery at the
Okay.
end.
The very end.
At the very end.
And sugar.
And a little special sprinkle.
Why sugar at the end?
I don't know,
That's just...
That's just a thing,
Okay, okay.
Somebody tell me that. I find it was a good idea and I keep it.
All right, no problem.
Nah, it is just bring out the little flavors.
I will
a
ask my
little
granny
more.
if that passing her vibe check.
I'll
I'll ask
so.
her.
I feel that's where I get it from. Right? And so when you add the celery last, you can still see the green in there.
Of course.
Right? Because it's not going to cook down and disappear.
Yeah.
And your vegetables are cooked, but they're still standing up.
All right, so the stove is off, which means we could take a little taste.
Yes, we can.
I came prepared, you know. I came prepared.
Bring your bowl.
Just to at least get a little taste of the thing.
Yes.
And now, if we were serving this as part of a meal, of course, you can enjoy lentils by themselves.
Yes. You can
I
have them
eat
by
lentils
itself.
by
You can
itself.
have them with a little rice and fried fish. Thank you.
Some provision,
Yes.
definitely. All right, so let's see. Wait, I want some vegetables in my thing.
All right.
Don't burn him out, huh?
Cooked all the way through.
So good.
And I like that the carrot is not like completely soft.
Yeah.
It's a little firm, so you're not getting like a crunch, but it's a nice texture.
It's a nice bite. And I was a little worried with the sugar, and it would be sweet. But no, the flavors are perfectly balanced.
Yes.
Now, one thing you're missing from here is a little pigtail. My granny's put pigtail in her lentils. But we're doing it meatless.
I think grandmothers is just put pigtail in everything.
In everything. But we did it.
Vegan.
A nice vegetarian, vegan styling.
Yeah.
So that everyone can enjoy. And now we had to find a side. Well, a side for the side. A little carbs for the side.
Yes.
So you go ahead and think about that. Guys, be sure to try this recipe. Of course, like, share, subscribe, join our family. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.